coach of the 11-0-7 Rochester Rhinos. And by the way, Batteries Van Shake and the Rhinos, Tony Walls, adjetey. Member Ismail Cooper. 7-0-4 on the Rochester, coming off a scoreless draw against Charlotte last week right here at Salem Stadium. Ferguson. Adjetey to Ferguson. Crowd likes that one. It was good. That's all that matters. Adjetey. Good hard challenges. Portillo doesn't give it up very often at all. High percentage passes. It's the ball now. Portillo. But no playoff time. History repeats itself. 10 times in the playoffs already. We'll see if it happens again this season. Ferguson to adjetey. Mueller. Adjetey. Carlson. Anything there in the first
against the Bolton Wanderers, the one-time Europa League semifinalists in 2010. Woodbine, Mueller, Ferguson, and Adjetey along the back. Van Shake and Portillo operating in a dual central holding midfielder capacity, in the air and good with the ball at his feet. But perhaps the most well-known name on the field tonight is Darren Fletcher, the former Manchester City man, an absolute favorite. It's West Brom. And for just the second time in the Battery's history, many of you will know this is the first soccer-specific stadium ever built in the United States. And what a beauty it is. For this squad. Fantastic player, number 20, the midfielder. Just did the trick. Portillo gets pulled down. Surprised not to see the whistle not blow there. Sean Ferguson wins the header. Ferguson, a huge prospect for this Battery team. Strong for Charleston. 6'4", also out of Rock Hill. You got to think that young man has an extreme the family for a night of soccer. Couldn't be in a more beautiful cash in the window. They're not going to go out and get the big names, but their team, and you can bet with Pulis at the helm that they're going to get. But back to Berahino. What a story that is for West Brom. Originally born in Burundi in Africa, Berahino moved to England at the age of 10. But at just 22 years old and having already been called into an England side, you wonder just how long he's going to stay. Chang lines one up and sends back across the frame of goal. Berahino was of another mind, however. It's filled in very admirably. We'll likely see him tonight as well. The Battery possessing two very... Ferguson. Adjetey. QPR defender and hammering home what is undoubtedly the most famous goal in that club's history. Session here from the Battery. Their first real build-up, if you will. Challenge, fantastic work there from the center back. Battery retained possession. That's Portillo on the ball. Portillo. But the Battery looking every bit the part of a team that's ready to compete for a full 90 minutes. Ferguson. Adjetey. Back to Ferguson. And Battery.com for everything you need to know about this terrific USL franchise. Heading into this season between Victor Anichebe and Sadio Berahino.
Good crowd on hand tonight. We'll have around 4,000.
There's 4 people in the back: Whitten Griffith, Taylor Mueller, a new player in the first 11, Forrest Lasso, Sean Ferguson suspended, as I mentioned.
Offside, St. Louis will get it back. That's what I mean. Rankin, nice run in there with Hardware. They got in deep, but once they got there, Charleston said that's enough to put up a wall.
Adjetey squared up with number 11, Charles Rankin. Didn't let him make that last trip. Played some indoor soccer with the St. Louis ambush, by the way.
Game
Against Montreal.
That last home game, he was, I thought, brilliant that night.
Good job, and Richard Dixon still not quite match fit. Jamaican international. Getting back to Florida.
Pulls his way through, finds Rankin, curls over, tries the right foot, and it's blocked and out of play. With Rankin, room to run. You're a defender, you don't want to see that. Oh, the defender held his ground, and he approaches midfield up the right sideline.
Ready to get us underway here. Not a lot between these teams so far as Lasso plays it wide to Woodbine. There's nothing on from him. He's got to go back to Lasso. This game, that goal recorded in the second minute. Infuriating for Mark Briggs down. He's just looking on. Just a simple set piece to the near post. Ferguson, now Hackshaw, who returned to the squad this week after 2 games with Trinidad. Guerra let that one. Strokes it across to Prince. Now, Emmanuel adjetey. Up a knock in the early going at 11.5 minutes in. Parrott allowed to play it out at the back here. Adjetey turn it back to the skipper, the home side. Now gone. Defending there, Ferguson. In Charleston. Goal to the good here. Adjetey.